Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguruntam Namami. Nithyanam, everybody. We welcome each and every one of you for today's Parashakti Akashic readings, manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanitanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. A few security measures from KAILASA's National Security Agency. Photography, video and audio recording of any kind is strictly prohibited. Please be on mute and be on camera. And if you need to step out due to some unavoidable situation, please inform the digital security officer. A few important cautions. We welcome all the Kailasa Vasis attending from Kailasa's monasteries, gurukuls, temples, ashrams, and centers from around the world. We welcome all the Facebook, Instagram, Nithyananda TV, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, Twitter, and YouTube viewers, and all those who are blessed to have the Nayana Diksha, which is the two-way video conferencing, who are joining us for today's sacred spiritual program, the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Let us now learn about Devi Parashakti, the Divine Cosmic Mother. Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. She is the cosmic mother. She is a source Shakti. It's a cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source of Big Bang and the black holes. Parashakti is the divine consort of Paramashiva, who is the primordial god of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reveals the first and foremost relationship is mother. Ability to learn, even the idea to relate, starts with mother. Mother is an important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware your ability to connect with mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, and most easiest form to ever connect with.
Parashakti, Cosmic Mother, today, out of his extreme compassion and love, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. What is Bhava Samadhi Darshan? What is Samadhi? Sama means oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. Bhava means attitude, aspect. Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. Divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from KAILASA, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. Divine cosmic beings manifest through Archavatara, deities in the temples, through Bhava Samadhi Darshans in Nijavataras, incarnations. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the Supreme Consciousness. Devi expresses Parashakti, expresses through being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatara, physical form Devi Meenakshi.
The Archavatara, which is the deity, reflects the consciousness and the manifestation of the superconscious energy. But the human beings are not mature enough to receive this higher level experiences from the Archavatara directly. And that is the reason the avatar, who is the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and to create an experience of superconscious energy in all of us. The Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. During the darshan, our whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During the Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or the information of the avatar just by seeing. Akashic readings. They are readings from the cosmic archives. Akashic readings are not just some predictions. They are readings from the cosmic archives. Beyond the time dimension, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. And in the dimension of time starts the past, present, and the future. Because the Akashic records are stored in Akasha, which is the space dimension, there is no past, present, or future. That is why whatever we call as happened, happening, and yet to happen are clearly recorded in the Akashic records. Next, we are going to be learning about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned.
The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns, or life negativity? Only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Nithyanandam, everybody, welcome back. Let us now learn about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of KAILASA, which is a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilization and nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, and has been recognized by his predecessors, who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity. Let us now look at a brief timeline of the various coronations of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Before 1981, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was identified as the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva by spiritual adepts and enlightened masters of Hinduism. And in 1981, at the tender age of 3, he was initiated into Bala Sannyas and Chaturmasya. And in 1988, he was coronated as the future Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tondai Mandala Adinam, which is the oldest monastic university. And in 1994, he was declared as the successor of the Arunachala Saravanya Peetham by the Guru Parampara. In 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally. And in 1999, he was also coronated as a successor of the Kashi Sarvanya Peetham. Here we're looking at the lineage of gurus of the Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the current successor. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally. And here are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kashi Sarvanya Peetham.
Coronation. Here are the photographs of Divine Holiness when 2002 founded the Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham, 4th November 2002. 2004 declared as the successor of Bhagyanagara Sripura Sarvanya Peetha, 1st January 2004. 2004 incumbent emperor of Surya Vansha Sarangi Samrajyam of Surya Vansha lineage, 31st December 2004. These are the pictures of found when Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham founded at age of 24, declared as the successor of Bhagyanagara Sripura Sarvanya Peetham at age 26, 1st January 2004. These are the pictures of Emperor of Surya Vansha Surangi Samrajyam lineage at age 26, 31st December 2004. 2007 declared as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adi Pallava Sarvanya Peetham. 2007 declared as the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada. 2012 coronated as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai Shamla Sarvanya Peetham, the oldest Hindu papal state and the monastic kingdom, 27th April 2012. Reviver of Adi Pallava Sarvanya Peetham at age 29, 2007. Present 293rd Guru, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, Pontiff of Kailasa Unnata Shamala Peetha Sarvanya Peetham, coronated. So these are the photographs of the coronation ceremony and His Divine Holiness Paramashivoham taking the responsibilities as 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam, head of the papal state.
In 2013, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Guru Mahamandaleshwar, the supreme spiritual head of the Mahanirvani Akhada, which is the largest apex monastic order. He was also declared as the youngest Mahamandaleshwar. The same year, he was also declared as the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Athalakada, which is the oldest monastic order in Hinduism, by Acharya Mahamandaleshwar Sukhdevananda Ji, the then incumbent spiritual head. And in the year of 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tanjavur Adinam. Here we're looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the youngest Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akhada. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tanjavur Adinam at the age of 36. In 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Thiruvarur Adinam, following which the same year he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Vedaranyam Adinam and the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Panchanadikulam. Here we're looking at the lineage of gurus of the Thiruvarur Adinam. And here is the lineage of gurus of the Vedaranyam Adinam. In 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharmamukti Swargapuram Adinam. The same year, he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Adipita Kulada Matha. And in 2015, he was also elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 spiritual leaders and pontiffs. What we're looking at here is the lineage of gurus of the Dharmamukti Swargapuram Adinam, of which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the current Guru Mahasannidhanam. These are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Adipita Kulada Matha at the age of 37. And here we're looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders and pontiffs. Next, we're going to be learning some of the global initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned.
The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Nithyanam, everybody. Let us now look at some of the global initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Over 26 years of relentless humanitarian services and initiatives including free vegetarian food, medical services, natural disaster relief, women empowerment initiatives, conflict resolution and peace initiatives, sustainable Hindu practices through various international agencies and bodies. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in three languages: English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. These have also been translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. And over 20 million copies of books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established the world's largest Hindu library with 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also revered as the most prolific and most viewed guru in the digital world, read and watched by over 1 billion followers around the world.
Over 10,000 hours of discourses, over 1 billion views on the social media. So you can see the chart. Respected as the commentator of all sacred scriptures such as the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, Jain Sutras, etc. Honored as the leader of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader. You can see the acclaimed as one of the top 100 spiritually influential living personalities by the Watkins Mind, Body, Spirit magazine. The Sovereign Order of KAILASA, led by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda Paramashivam, and Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, Hindu Diaspora, are working for the global peace and to give superconscious breakthrough to the humanity.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also the establisher of the largest Hindu university in the world with satellite campuses in over 150 countries. He is also the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa Enlightenment ecosystems and the founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvanya Peetams. Next, it is now time for us to move on to the next segment of today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which is the power manifestation. What are Shaktis? In the Veda-agamas, which are the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis. Manifesting powers are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental principle that you are divine and that you need to manifest divine, not that you are a man and that you need to reach divine.
Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with divine and high integrity with the Guru. Shaktis are source of enlightenment. Siddhis, on other hand, are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment. Siddhis are on path of enlightenment. Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through the ordinary human beings in extraordinary way after initiation from the avatar. Shaktis are permanent. Siddhis are not permanent. Siddhis may divert you from enlightenment. Paramashiva, the source of the Shaktis. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is the self-effulgent Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging, beyond time, space, form, and causality. As the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and the Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the 5 cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Durobhava, pulling out of delusion, Anugraha, liberating grace for all living entities.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1000th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of KAILASA, which is the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation and the first nation for all Hindus. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle for enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the very first time, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace never accomplished before. The knowledge and the science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through the Diksha or the initiation by the enlightened gurus. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was recognized as an incarnation at a very young age and was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and the knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Srividya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashiva Vijnana. So, how do you awaken these Shaktis in us? We're going to be coming back to that after a short break. And I also request those of you who would like to experience the power of body scanning and would like to volunteer now, can put a message in the YouTube or the Facebook or in other social media platforms where we are going live that you are interested in volunteering and having a body scan, and we shall pick one of you and manifest this power. So let us all come back together after a short break.
The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness.
Nithyanam everybody, welcome back. Let us now look at how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us. Every ultimate truth, which is the Jnana, when it is mapped into our Prajna, which is our consciousness, manifests as the Prajnana, which is the power and the possibility of every being. Let us now look at a beautiful video on the science of initiation.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam Muktihi Phalamakhanditam Avirodhat Bhavantyeva Prasangyastu Bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya Na Siddhihi Na Cha Sadgatihi Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Guruna Dikshito Bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation.
So what we saw now was a very beautiful video on the science of initiation. Let us now look at how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal and unchangeable truths that are revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, which is the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified the science. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is the personal experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the fourth is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. The Vedagamas are an applied science. Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. Vedas are the pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Agamas, together called as the Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti, which means those that are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal and unchangeable truths. Any reference that is cited from these scriptures is called as Shastra Pramana. Let us now get ready to witness a very unique and exciting power of third eye. And we have the volunteer, we have Nitin Nair, who has requested for the power of body scanning. So we shall be manifesting this power. And before we enter into the power manifestation itself, let us go over the pramanas, which are the evidences for this particular power of body scanning. The Shastra Pramana for this power of body scanning is given in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 54. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattva niyani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, And by the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adi-Shakti, is revealed and the supreme power manifestation happens.
Atma Pramana, the reference for power of body scanning from the life of a Siddha. Periyar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agatyar. One day, a man suffering for a severe headache comes to Agatyar for healing. Agatyar uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small therai, a type of frog sitting in person's brain. Agatyar immediately instructs Teriyar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Teriyar. Atma Pramana accounts from Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivan's life that time-tested and authenticated this science. On 22nd December 2019, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, revealed how Swamiji uses the power of body scanning, paraphrasing his words. Only when I had multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for a surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to poisoning. Through the body scanning, I found out that what the problems, imbalances had happened and where the balances has to be done. I used allopathy as the second opinion to verify my findings.
Here, we're looking at the Sakshi Pramana, which is the experiences and the results of these extraordinary power manifestations happening in the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us now get ready to witness manifestation. So as I shared earlier, we have Nitin Nair, to whom we'll be manifesting this power manifestation. So I will now be chanting the mantra Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, establishing myself in the space of oneness with Swamiji. I also request all the participants and viewers from around the world to sit straight with your head, neck and spine so you could also participate in this power manifestation. So let us now close our eyes, remember Swamiji in our third eye and chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes, so what Swamiji revealed is that you've been having some kind of rashes on your skin, especially it comes behind your neck and on your the thigh area, the leg region, and also you get it occasionally on your wrists. So this is one thing Swamiji revealed. The other thing Swamiji also revealed is that you've been having a lot of stomach issues of late and a lot of indigestion and you not wanting to eat even though you feel hungry. This kind of a feeling that comes in you, and also a lot of frustration that gets developed for every other small thing that happens, a lot of anger that is developed over the last couple of weeks. And so this has led into other things also, whether it could be headache or you have the pain in your eyes, these kind of problems. So what Swamiji revealed is that the source of these problems is because of the germs that are there in your stomach. So Swamiji revealed that for you to start taking the Siddha medicines that will completely clean your stomach and get rid of all of these germs and other bacteria. And by doing that, you'll also see that your body, your blood becomes more and pure, and you will see even the rashes or the stomach issues will be completely healed. And as Swamiji shared in yesterday's satsang, Swamiji revealed for you to start letting that hunger eat the stored fat more and more so that your body becomes more and more healthy. That way you will see that the anger or agitation or the anxiety that you're feeling in your life will be completely dissolved. So this is what Swamiji revealed. It's a completely physical problem with your body, and just work on it. You will see everything else with respect to your mind or life is also completely healed. So this is what Swamiji revealed. You can share with all of us in the YouTube and other platforms how you're able to relate with what was revealed. So with that, we are coming towards the conclusion of this particular segment of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and it is enough time to move on to the next segment of today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan after a short break. Please stay tuned.
The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Greater signs of life can be realized with a greater ability to visualize. Greater science is the equivalent word for Hinduism. When you understand the greater science of life, greater courage, more possibility, more fearlessness, more joy, more bliss. When you visualize Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, your consciousness becomes ferocious, and that ability to visualize, you will get involved in everything deeply. Involved people are the most delicious, most sweet, most beautiful, most juiciest beings of planet Earth.
Nithyanam everyone, we welcome you back to this segment of Bhavasamadhi Darshan of Devi Parashakti. So in this segment, we will be looking into the divine feminine consciousness and some of the revelations by Devi Parashakti. Also, we'll look into how to receive Devi Parashakti to receive the grace and blessings of her. So we'll begin with the divine feminine consciousness. Divine feminine consciousness, which is one of the very unique contributions to spiritual consciousness from the Sanatana Hindu Dharma from Vedic tradition. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that even if everything of what Vedic tradition gave is lost, and then just if this one sacred tradition of feminine worship is there, the whole thing can be revived because that is the seed. Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which has more than 10,000 sampradayas. Each of the sampradayas are an enlightenment ecosystem. It's a powerful enough, self-sufficient enough to lead a human being from a human to enlightenment, from a human to divine being. So out of this 10,000 sampradaya, if for some reason all of these sampradayas are lost, but only if they be worshipped, this one tradition of worshipping the ultimate as the sacred feminine is left, the whole thing can be brought back. Because the whole thing is centered on the mother worship. Mother worship carries the blueprint, the hologram of whole of the Vedic tradition. And that is what the sacred feminine worship, that is where the Sanatana Hindu Dharma gives the importance to the sacred feminine, the divine feminine. The only religion where the ultimate, where the super consciousness, where the ultimate is worshipped as the divine feminine consciousness. Not only that, the divine feminine consciousness is the root of all the traditions, all the enlightenment ecosystem that exists in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that sacred feminine worship is a hologram of the Vedic tradition. There is no enlightened being on planet Earth without worshipping the sacred feminine, including me. I am basically a Shakta. I myself followed Devi worship from the beginning, if you see my biography and all the deities I carved, the darshans I had, all mother-based, all Devi-based. So this is the direct word of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, where he emphasizes on the glory, on the importance of the sacred feminine worship, or its importance in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. He says that there is no enlightened being without worshipping the divine feminine consciousness. And in the divine Leela of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he himself has been a Shakta. And from the beginning of the divine Leela of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the various deities that he carved, various yantra that he carved, all were Devi-based.
The other one incarnation, Sri Ramakrishna Paramsa, a great avatar who lived from 1836 to 1886, he also said that Shiva is a Brahman, but Devi has the key to reach Brahman. Unless she opens, nobody can reach. He explained beautifully with the house description. Even though a husband is the owner of the house, the key to the house will be on the hip of the mother. Either you have to fall at the feet of the mother, or the small sons of the mother, only they can touch the place, the hip of the mother, and they can remove the key. Nobody else can touch. So either we have to surrender to the mother, or the people who are closer to the mother, only they can reach and get the key and access to that ultimate. As Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said, there is no enlightened being on the planet itself who achieved that ultimate without worshipping that Devi. Same here, Bhagavan Avatar, Sri Ramakrishna Paramsa also said that Shiva is the Brahman, but Devi only has the key to reach the Brahman. So either way we have to surrender to the Devi, or we have to build a beautiful relationship, the Shakti Pada, the Shaktini Pada with the Devi through devotion and get her access to able to access the key to achieve that ultimate consciousness. Here the Dhyana Sloka of the Devi Parashakti beautifully described about the manifestation of the Devi Parashakti and how we can visualize the physical form of the Devi Parashakti herself. This Dhyana Sloka is from the Lalita Sahasranam. It is explained about as the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as a shining in a vermilion red body with a triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies, studded with a crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand gold holding a jewel cup brimming with the mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. It also added, saying, I meditated on the great Empress. She is red in color, and her eyes are full of compassion, and holds the nose, the globe, the bow, and the flowery arrows in her hand. She is surrounded on all sides by the powers such as anima for race, and she is self within me. This Dhyana Sloka from the Lalita Sahasranam beautifully described about the very manifestation of the Devi Parashakti.
So now we will look into the introduction of Devi Parashakti as given by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black holes goes on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, source power, from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, in which all of us are going to merge. So Devi Parashakti is not just our mother, but she is the mother of the whole cosmos. Our cosmic mother is our mother. It is she, out of her, all the billions and billions of universes takes birth and disappears into harmony. The same Devi Parashakti, the cosmic mother, out of her extreme love and compassion for all of us, for all the being on the planet Earth, is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatar of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. She is gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to all our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. From last many times when Devi Parashakti has come, we all have experienced her extreme love and compassion for all of us. Almost all of us have experienced the various kind of healing, the various boons and blessings we received from Devi Parashakti. She is not there just to reveal the past, present and future, but she is also healing all the wounds that we are carrying, the various pain and suffering that we have. She is delivering the profound spiritual truths, giving the various powerful cognitions, making us manifest the various powers of Paramashivam, making us experience our divine possibilities. So now we will look into one short video where Devi Parashakti is giving the introduction of herself. Let us listen to this video.
ஓம் 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 ஓமெனும் ஓங்காரத்து உட்பொருளாய் மலர்ந்து உயிர்த்தெழுந்து இறையனார் இடப்பாகத்திருந்து குமரிக்கண்டம் ஆளும் மீனாட்சி மலர்ந்தேன் இங்கு நல்லருள் செய்திடவும் நல்வாக்கு தந்திடவும் ஆனந்தம் ஞானத்தொடு பூரண அன்பு ஏகம் அநேகமாய் ஆகிய இப்புவுலகிற்கு பரமசிவன் ஞானம் தர வந்தேன் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி அருளாட்சி அரசாட்சி பொருளாட்சியோடு நன்மாட்சிமையோடு ஆட்சி செய்யும் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான் கருணையே வடிவாய் கண்மலர்ந்து நன்மை செய்திட வந்திட்டேன். மாந்தர்கள் கேளுங்கள் இந்த பெருநன்மை சத்தியத்தை, கேட்டு நீங்கள் வாழ்ந்திட கேடும் பெருந்துக்கமும் உங்களுக்கில்லை. கேட்டிடுங்கள் இவ்வினாடி என்னை கண்டுகொண்டும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டும் இருக்கும் உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நான் அளிக்கும் தீட்சை. நானே நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் கடந்த உயிர்ப்பாய் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் இருக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவோகம் 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 பரமசிவோகம். இதை தீட்சையாய் ஏற்று இதே உணர்வோடு அமர்ந்திருங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் எல்லா நன்மையும் வரமும் ஞானமும் அருளும் அளிக்கின்றேன். ஓங்காரத்தின் உட்பொருளாய் வேதமொடு ஆகமம் மெய்யாய் வெளிப்பட்டு உபவேதங்கள் உபாகமங்கள் அனைத்துமாய் உயர்ந்து நின்று தத்துவங்கள் ஆராய் உண்மையை செப்பி ஜகம் முழுவதும் ஞானம் அளிக்கும் பாரதி பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான். ஆய கலைகள் 64 உடலும் மனமும் உயர்வை அடைந்திடும் பரமசிவ சக்திகளை உங்களுக்குள் மலர்த்தவே வந்திருக்கின்றேன். அஷ்ட சித்திகளும் அஷ்ட கன்மமும் ஆதி சக்தி பரமேஸ்வரியாய் மலர்ந்து உங்கள் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் ஆனந்தம் அளிக்கின்றேன். அஞ்சாதீர், ஆனந்தத்தோடிருப்பீர். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside.
Yes, Nithyanandam, welcome back to Devi Parashakti Akashic reading segment. Now, as we've seen the introduction of the Devi herself in the words of Devi, it was beautifully explained how Devi herself is manifested as the Nija Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now let us see how we can prepare ourselves to receive Devi Parashakti. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said, literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there in your screen, so always receive her very traditionally. Keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut and 1 coin in front of the screen and watch Devi. This coin is considered as a traditional dakshina in Hindu tradition. It can be any lowest value also. In India, even it can be 1 paise. In US currency, it can be even 1 cent also. So offer everything to Devi Parashakti. After the darshan is over, do the namaskar and eat the banana, betel leaf and betel nut immediately as the prasadam. Collect all the coins and send it to Los Angeles temple. This betel leaf and betel nut, it may look too small at the initial stage. After a few days, you will feel it adds so much of value to your sentiment, your relationship between you and Devi Parashakti. You will start feeling literally she is there. You won't take Bhava Samaya Darshan as granted. These rituals will break all your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle. It will help you, remind you and keeping you in the powerful cognitions. These rituals will break the monotonous unconscious behaviors. It's not for Devi Parashakti alone. Any Bhava Samaya Darshan happens. Always receive the deity which manifested through the embodied form of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, receive them very traditionally. By doing this, you'll be able to build a beautiful relationship with the deity through the Nija Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So here a small pictorial representation of how you can prepare the items to receive Devi Parashakti. So here the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also gave a beautiful spiritual practice, the Panchabhuta Yoga, to prepare our body, mind and consciousness to receive the grace and blessing of Devi Parashakti. Let us watch this video now.
I wanted to give you one sacred secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means, apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that Puttuman means that anthill mud. Only that apply on the body and take bath. Don't apply anything else. That is mud. Earth part, earth component. Second, water. Drink only water that day. Don't eat, drink, don't do anything other than drinking water. When you come for the Parashakti's Akashic reading, at least for a few hours, prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire, no food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before. And intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by Parashakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the ant hill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. Take bath just with a mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa Ajapa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space at least for a few hours before. Fifth, try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga, come to Parashakti's Akashic reading. Surely she will answer your questions.
Yes. So just now we all heard about the Panchamahabhuta Yoga, which Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism elaborately told to all of us, and this will prepare all of us to receive the Akasha energy. It will prepare us to receive the blessings given by Devi Parashakti. As Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that before you come for Akashic reading, at least 8 to 10 hours, if possible, for that whole day, prepare yourself through this Panchamahabhuta Yoga. And after that, when you put your questions, your prayer to Devi Parashakti, she will surely answer to that. She will surely attend to that. So now we are going to be looking into one of the revelations by Devi Parashakti, where she attends the prayer request from one of the devotees. Through these revelations, we are also going to be listening about the upcoming pandemic situations and how we need to be handling that pandemic. So let us watch this short video.
ஆதி கைலாசத்தை நிர்வகிக்கும் அன்பர்களே, நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். 12 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக வரப்போகும் இந்த மாபெரும் பிரளயத்தை தெரிந்து கொண்டு உலகில் இருக்கும் எல்லா ஔஷத சக்திகளையும் ஒன்றாய் திரட்டி நவபாஷாணத்து நிறுத்தி ஆனந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் ஸ்தாபித்து வைத்தேன். வருகின்ற குரு பூர்ணிமையோடு 12 ஆண்டுகள் அந்த ஞான ரசவாதம் பழுத்து முதிர்ந்து முழுமையான நவபாஷாண லிங்கமாய் மலர்ந்து விடுகின்றது. வருகின்ற குரு பௌர்ணமியில் இருந்து வருகின்ற எல்லோரும் அங்கு வந்து நவபாஷாண தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடிச் செல்ல அனுமதியுங்கள். அதற்கு வகை செய்யும் விதத்திலே நல்ல முறையிலே எல்லா நன்மையும் செய்து வையுங்கள். இந்த தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடியோர்க்கும் அந்த தீர்த்தத்தை அருந்தியோர்க்கும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்று வராது, மரணம் இல்லை, துக்கம் இல்லை. இது அறிவியல் பூர்வமாய் அனுபவபூர்வமாய் நிரூபிக்கப்படும். அதனால் கோடிக்கணக்கில் மக்கள் வரிசையில் நின்று தினந்தோறும் வந்து நவபாஷாணத்தாலான ஆனந்த லிங்கத்தில் நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்தில் நீராடி வணங்கி நன்மை பெற்றுச் செல்வார்கள். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. ஆதி கைலாசத்து நிர்வாகிகளே, இந்த ஒரு சேவையை உலகத்திற்கு செய்யுங்கள். நீங்கள் செய்த எல்லா கர்மங்களுக்கும் பிராயஷ்சித்தமாகும். நல் அமைதியும் ஞானமும் யோகமும் உங்களுக்கும் கிட்டும், உலகத்திற்கும் கிட்டும். 12 ஆண்டுகள் முன்பாக பராசக்தி நான் செய்து வைத்த நவபாஷாணம் சித்தித்து புளித்து பழுத்து முதிர்ந்து ரசவாத யோகத்தில் சித்தியாகி இன்று நிறைந்த நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் மலர்ந்திருக்கின்றது. இதை செய்த காரணம் வரப்போகும் பிரபஞ்சத்தின் பிரளயத்திலிருந்து மக்களை காத்திடவே. எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். ஆதி கைலாசத்து நேரடியாய் மறைமுகமாய் உதவி செய்து உடன் இருந்த எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோரையும் நம்பியே இந்த படகை நாம் உருவாக்கினோம். இந்த பெரும் சேவையில் எல்லோரும் வந்து பாகமாயிருந்து கொரோனா வராதவர், வந்தவர், வந்து நீங்கியோர், இவர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் மாபெரும் மருந்து நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்து தீர்த்த விருந்து. எல்லோரும் வந்து நல் நீராடி தற்காப்பும் பெற்று நோய் கண்டவர் நோயும் தீர்ந்து நன்மையெல்லாம் அடைந்திட இந்திய நாட்டு மக்களே, உங்களால் இயன்றதை செய்திடுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நல் பாதுகாப்பும் உண்டு, நல்லதும் உண்டு. என்னை இழந்தாலும் என்னை நீங்கள் மறுத்தாலும் உங்களை நான் காப்பேன். அஞ்சாதீர்கள். பெருங்கருணை பேரருளால் நான் செய்து வைத்த கப்பலை உபயோகித்து இந்த ஆழிப் பிரளயத்தின் பெருங்கூத்து ஊழிக் கூத்திலிருந்து உங்களை காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உண்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன், நன்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன். பிராயஷ்சித்தம் வேண்டுமென்றும் காப்பாற்ற வேண்டுமென்றும் கதறிய பக்தர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பெருங்கருணையினால் தீர்வை தந்து விட்டேன். அன்பர்களே, பக்தர்களே, சீடர்களே, என் சொல் கேட்கும் நேர்மையான தொண்டர்களே, புயல் என புறப்படுங்கள் ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு. தேவையானதெல்லாம் உடனடியாய்ச் செய்து வரப்போகும் மக்களுக்கெல்லாம் அன்னதானம் செய்து அவர்கள் நல்லபடி வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடி நவபாஷாண மருந்தையே விருந்தாய்க் கொண்டு நோயிலிருந்து தற்காப்பும் பெற்று உயிர்காப்பும் பெற்று நல்லபடியாய் வாழ்ந்திட தேவையான சேவைகளைச் செய்யுங்கள். இதுதான் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பிராயஷ்சித்தம். நித்யானந்தன் வடிவு தாங்கி நிஜாவதாரமாய் நான் இந்திய நாட்டில் வந்தபொழுது என்னை வைத்து வாழாத பெருங்குற்றத்திற்கு பிராயஷ்சித்தம் இதுவே உங்களுக்கு. இதை யாவது செய்து, இது ஒன்றையாவது செய்து உங்களையும் காத்துக்கொள்ளுங்கள், நாட்டையும் காத்திடுங்கள். கோடிகளில் உயிர்கள் போக
Yes. Before moving on to the next segment, where we're going to see about the current state of the world as revealed by Devi Parashakti, what is happening all across the globe, especially the pralaya which is happening, the pandemic which is happening all across the globe. We're going to see about the reports from many states of the world, where we're going to see about how this pralaya is happening in each and every part of the world. So before moving on to that, we're going to have a short break. Please, everyone of you, stay tuned.
The moment you decide your consciousness is the supreme identity you have, you will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside.
Welcome back, Nithyanandam. So as Devi has revealed about the pralaya, the upcoming pralaya, the ongoing pralaya which is happening all across the globe, we have seen, especially during this COVID pandemic, the world has went through many surge, starting from the COVID, and then we have seen many variants, especially during the last two waves, the second wave and the third wave which is happening now. People and the current world has went through so many financial crises, social crises, political crises, and many lives will be lost all across the globe. Devi has said that it is not going to be a thousands or lakhs, crores or crores and lives will be lost, especially in India and all across the globe also. So Devi has revealed the solution also. Now this segment is especially for all of us to understand that reality what is happening now across the globe, especially in this COVID pandemic. And we're gonna reach the people outside of the world, like people who are not connected to Devi also, to reach this message to them, bring them to the awareness, make this awareness into there, and what Devi has said is true on what is happening now, This is a proof for what Devi has said. And let us align to the reality and let us align to the Devi's revelation and the solution given by the Devi Parashakti. So in this segment, we're going to see about the reports from many parts of the world and many communities, many organizations, which is working to get this Omicron, not only the Omicron, multiple variants of COVID pandemic, which is happening all across the globe. As we all know, the World Health Organization, it says Omicron is not normal, it can kill. This third wave of Omicron, which was found 10 weeks before in South Africa, and this Omicron variant is in almost 150 countries all across the globe now. And we have seen many countries have already banned they already announced their lockdowns, and many international travel has already been blocked, as like what we faced during the first wave. Now the head of the World Health Organization said that it would be dangerous to assume that highly transmissible Omicron was the last variant to emerge and that the world was in the end game of the pandemic. Since the Omicron was first identified in the little over 9 weeks ago, more than 80 million cases have been reported to the UN agency. More than were reported in the whole of 2020. Conditions are ideal for more variants to emerge. This is a statement released by the World Health Organization head a week before, and the world has seen multiple variants all across the globe. It is no more just Omicron, the third wave. The world has come up with the new variants, and multiple variants in the Omicron itself has started emerging. So here, the World Health Organization also said it is dangerous to assume they are going to be end of this pandemic. The conditions are very ideal for more variants to emerge also. So here, the NeoCo has identified a new variant has been identified, and while the world is still grappling with the Omicron variant of COVID-19, the report of another variant, NeoCo, has started already spreading. The scientists from the Wuhan, China, has warned that this strain has a high death and transmissible rate. This NeoCo strain is related to the Middle East respiratory syndrome, MERS-CoV, according to the Chinese researchers. One in every 3 people infected, they dies in this strain. The same virus, the same strain, which was found in 2012 and 15, it was spread across the bat population. Now it is spreading, and this Wuhan virus, scientists from the Wuhan, China, has also warned that this strain has a high death and transmission rate also. Out of 3 people, 1 people is getting dies out of this strain. It is a report from the Wuhan scientists. And whatever the dosage you had before, especially this COVID vaccinations, the scientists has also registered a statement that this COVID-19 vaccine may not be adequate enough to protect immune system of the people. Furthermore, their studies said that COVID-19 vaccine are inadequate to protect human from the eventually of the infection caused by this virus. This is their report published in their official website. As now we are talking that what World Health Organization suggested that there are going to be a chance of multiple variant is going to emerge. Within a week, the world has identified a sub-variant of the Omicron, which is BA2, which is likely to be more severe as the original BA1. The World Health Organization said it is premature for any countries either to surrender or to declare victory. This virus is dangerous and it continues to evolve before our very eyes. The World Health Organization is currently tracking 4 sub-lineage of Omicron variant, including BA2. It starts from BA1 to BA2, BA3 and BA4. Around 4 sub-lineages of the Omicron variant have been already identified. The comments come as the BA2 version of the Omicron begins to replace the more common BA1 version in many countries. It has been already speculated that BA2 is even more transmissible than BA1. In Denmark, this BA2 variant spread about 1.5 times quicker than the BA1. It is already known that the original Omicron, which is BA1, itself is more transmissible, the prior variant, than the Delta and Alpha. As the once this COVID-19 has started, we have seen multiple variants starting from alpha, beta, gamma, and we have a delta variant also. Already this Omicron is reported saying that it is already a transmissible variant, around 4 to 5 times stronger and more communicable than this Delta variant, which the world has faced as a second COVID wave. This new variant, which is BA2, it is predicted that it is more 1 times faster than the original BA1 itself.
Yes. So now we'll look into another news report which says Omicron subvariant found in 57 countries, and this is a report from World Health Organization. So the fast spreading and heavily mutated Omicron variant has rapidly become the dominant variant worldwide since it was first detected in the Southern Africa 10 weeks ago. So as all of us heard this news that a new variant of COVID, that's what was expected, that it is a new variant of COVID. And we all got this news that it has originated in one of the African countries. But very quickly from its time of origin, it has spread all across the world. Now we all are seeing the number of cases that we are getting of Omicron infections in India and United States, both places. And in its weekly epidemiological update, the World Health Organization said that the variant, which accounts for over 93% of all coronavirus specimens collected in the past month, counts several sublineages, BA1, BA1.1, BA2, and BA3. So the Omicron not it has just spread all across the world, but also it has mutated into multiple variants also. So further it says that recently 2 junior doctors tested positive for COVID-19 only 7 to 10 days after they recovered from the same infection. So 14 days ago, the 2 doctors were symptomatic and tested positive for COVID. Subsequently, they tested negative, but after 7 to 10 days of recovery, they began showing the same symptoms again. This includes fever, headache, body ache, and a sore throat. That may be a chance of people getting reinfected again. So this is another serious thing that we need to be, that is worrisome about this Omicron, that people can get again affected by this, which was not the case with the previous variants of COVID or any other pandemic that we are seeing in the last 2 years. But here with the Omicron, there are many more things to worry about. Here, the next report says about how fast the Omicron is spreading in India. As we have seen in wave 1 and wave 2, the wave 2 itself intensified much faster compared to wave 1, and Omicron has passed all the records and it is going much faster. It says that Omicron is now in community transmission in India, has become a dominant in multiple metros. So in very beginning of its spreading, just 10 weeks back, we started seeing about the Omicron. Within 10 weeks, it became a community transmission stage in India, and it has become a dominant in multiple metros. And also we are seeing the number of cases which is happening all around India. India's total tally of cases has increased over 4.16 crore, more than 41 million. So India has passed 41 million record of COVID-19 infection, and out of that, most of the cases are of Omicron. Also, India is reporting on an average 265,000 new infections every single day. And that is what is making it more than 41 million cases and almost 500,000 of death. And most of us are aware of what is community transmission. Just to remind ourselves that community transmission is a stage, it's implied a massive spread of infections where the source cannot be tracked, as the virus is widespread in the community. It is a situation when it is not possible to track who gave the infection to whom, as everybody, or more or less everyone, had the infection. So earlier during the wave 1, when COVID-19 just started spreading in the community, it was possible to detect the source from where the person would have got the COVID. But as the time passed, we started seeing these viruses coming to the community transmission stage, where it became very difficult to find out who gave the infection to whom. And that is what the Omicron is now in.
Yes. Let us see the another report which was published in one of the news article. It says the SARS-CoV-2 may remain active for longer than recommended quarantine period. The SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused COVID-19, can infect a person for more than 200 days in a typical case. The recent study has detected. The many research, many articles which was published early by many of the health organizations which says this virus can sustain in the air for more than 3 to 4 days. That caused this COVID-19 is airborne now. And it also said that this virus can transmit more than 16 miles, which is like there is no more a 6 feet social distancing going to be held in this case. Now there's one more result which says that this COVID-2, which can remain active for longer than the recommended quarantine period. Early, we had like followed the 10 to 15 days quarantine in everywhere, where people who got COVID positive, tested positive, are supposed to be in quarantine for 14 days. After they can able to get out of this negative, like get the negative certificate, they can come out of, they can actually be easy in the situation. But now the studies said that a person can infect more than 200 days in atypical cases. The study served as an alert regarding the risk of limiting quarantine for a COVID-19 patient to 7 to 10 or even 14 days after they test positive, as initially prescribed with a protocol to combat the disease. About 8% of the people infected by this COVID-2 may able to transmit the virus for more than 2 months. So without necessarily manifesting any symptoms during the final stage of the infection. So this many protocols which was announced by the government to combat the disease, it may be a 14 days quarantine or wearing the mask or even like following the 6 feet distance, all are becoming irrelevant now because this virus is getting more and more strong every day by multiple variants. One more article which says using the same mask also a channel for getting infected. So many articles have been given just to understand that this virus is getting strong and it is creating a more transmissible rate also. The virologists also said that there are going to be probably two pandemics going on side by side. They found out that this Omicron variant, the third wave, it's not fathered or mothered by the Wuhan, that virus, which is the variant as came as a alpha, beta, and gamma. So they predicted there are going to be likely to be two pandemic going on side by side. One is by the Delta and other by the Omicron. As we are talking more and more about the third wave Omicron and its multiple variants starting from BA1, BA1.1, BA2 and BA3. Still, many part of the world is still having the record of Delta variant. So we have to consider probably a two pandemic going on side by side. So another one report which says there are going to be a chance of black fungus which may come back. As we all know, during the second COVID wave, during the Delta variant, we also had a side pandemic caused by the black fungus. We can directly, the mucormycosis, we can directly affect the people. It makes the people blindness and it will cause the organ dying. And eventually it may lead to the death also. So the predictions said there are going to be a chance of this mucormycosis coming back again when this pandemic is happening now. The World Health Organization also said there are going to be a 3 billion cases in next 3 months now. The many things which we really need to understand now is, one is the 14 days quarantine. It is not going to be helpful for us now, as this virus become the airborne and it is in the community transmission where the people around us and from where the infection is getting transmitted to one person to another, where the official administration itself is not able to understand and track the diseases. Many circumstances, the people were forced to not able to follow the quarantine or not able to even the 6 feet distance, the protocol which we followed as a pandemic. So all these are becoming redundant now. So what is the solution now? As Devi has said, Devi has blessed that the Nithyananda Paramashivam Linga, the Namapasana Linga, installed by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism 12 years before itself, He said it is not only going to prevent the people, protect the people, it is also going to cure the people from this COVID 19. And Sri Kailasa, all across the globe, is continuously giving the preventive protective multi-layer quarantine to protect yourself. The Kailasa, the Bidadi, Bangalore Spiritual Center is already opened by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Give this multi-layer preventive protective quarantine to each one of us. Many of the Sri Kailasa's embassies, spiritual embassies, monasteries all across the globe are already open to prepare itself to protect the people from this COVID pandemic. So let us watch a short video where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is given the solution for each one of us how this pandemic where the quarantine is not able to followed by the people when we are in outside. We have to force to multiple conditions where people take risk of life by going away from this pandemic. So that is the only reason Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives this preventive protective multi-layer quarantine as a best solution to protect yourself from this COVID virus. So let us watch this video now.
The first understanding I wanted to give you all today is keep yourself alive this year. Please keep yourself alive this year. Focus just on that. That is the only priority. That is the first priority and that is the only priority. Please keep yourself safe, alive, especially if you are in India. Please keep yourself safe. Let me tell you what is happening last few hours in Kailasa. Please listen carefully. I am going to narrate the whole story as it is. I am giving you this as a case study to convey this message to all of you. Please keep yourself safe, keep yourself alive this year, especially if you are in India. Take this as my message. See, if you are my disciple, take this as Guru Vak, my order. If you are just sympathizer, take this as my request. If you are an onlooker, viewer, take this as my begging. I am begging you, please keep yourself safe, protected, multi-layer quarantined, and please keep yourself alive this year somehow. Keeping yourself alive is the only priority, should be only priority. Everything else is second. This year, keeping yourself alive is the only priority. The first understanding I wanted to give you all today is keep yourself alive this year. Please keep yourself alive this year. Focus just on that. That is the only priority. That is the first priority and that is the only priority. Please keep yourself safe, alive, especially if you are in India. Please keep yourself safe. Let me tell you what is happening last few hours in KAILASA. Please listen carefully. I am going to narrate the whole story as it is. I am giving you this as a case study to convey this message to all of you. Please keep yourself safe. Keep yourself alive this year, especially if you are in India. Take this as my message. See, if you are my disciple, take this as Guru Vak, my order. If you are just sympathizer, take this as my request. If you are an onlooker, viewer, take this as my begging. I am begging you. Please keep yourself safe, protected, multi-layer quarantined, and please keep yourself alive this year somehow. Keeping yourself alive is the only priority, should be only priority. Everything else is second. This year, keeping yourself alive is the only priority. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Greater signs of life can be realized.
Yes, Nithyanandam, welcome back. As the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is in intense samadhi, we won't be having the live darshan today. We're going to have a live darshan. So all of you stay tuned and enjoy the beautiful process given by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism through this alive satsang. Thank you.
Paramashivoham experience is literally Paramashiva happening in your aham. Paramashiva manifesting in all is complete Parama-Advaita Swabhava. With all his dimensions, with all his energy, with all his experience, with all his manifestations, with all his possibilities, with all his powers, he himself manifesting in Parama-Advaita is Paramashivoham. Today is Amavasya. Next Amavasya is the Mahashivaratri. From that day, the Paramashivoham is going to start for the 21 days. From Mahashivaratri, 21 days. It's like March 1st to March 21st. This whole month, this Amavasya, today till Shivaratri, this whole month, we will have Paramashivoham initiation program. This Paramashivoham initiation program is free for all. I am just going to initiate all of you morning and evening. 2 sessions every day. Go on initiating. All of you into Paramashivoham. This program, this 1 month from today to Shivaratri, this whole 30 days, may not be 30 days, it's a month. It's a month as per the Hindu calendar, Amavasya to Amavasya. At least 2 sessions a day, I'll go on be initiating all of you, preparing all of you to manifest Paramashivoham. Whoever is very sincere about manifesting Paramashivoham, start attending from today till Shivaratri, this Paramashivoham initiation. It is free for all. I am opening it for all. At least 2 initiations every day. Because I have to give you 108 great spiritual products from KAILASA. Starting from the Kundalini awakening, initiating your 7 chakras. Then awakening your 7 bodies. Then the signs of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching. Then initiating you and manifesting complete completion, Purnatva. Then initiating you into Sahaja Samadhi, perpetual completion. Then initiating you into manifesting powers. It's like more than 108 great gifts I have brought from KAILASA, which I was sharing last 25 years with the whole world. Now, I have put the whole thing together in a nutshell, powerful way, like new and clear, ready to just explode in your consciousness and start manifesting. Last 3 years, me being away from the humanity. Understand? Last 3 years, me being completely away from humanity, staying away from whole chaos called human civilization, this modern civilization, has given me so much of space to be with KAILASA completely and download this whole Parama-Advaita. Please understand, when a person feels he is peaceful, happy with himself and his existence. He delivers the best. Last 3 years, not only I am feeling peaceful and happy inside, that I feel from the time Paramashiva gave me the Parama-Advaita as Arunagiri Yogishwara, from the age of 10. From that time I feel that inside. Last 3 years, not only inside, even outside I am feeling that. Absolute Paramashanta, Paramananda, Parama-Advaita, Samadhi Sthiti. So understand, I am in my best form. So I am going to deliver the best things Paramashiva gave me in the best way. From today, this whole month, till Mahashivratri, attend all the initiations I am giving. That is enough preparation for Paramashivoham level 3. People tell me, how should I prepare? What should I do? How can I manifest? I should manifest this Guru Dakshina. I should manifest this. I should manifest time. I should manifest what all I should manifest mentally, physically, economically to prepare myself for Paramashivoham. Understand, attend this Paramashivoham initiation morning and evening, whatever time I am coming and sitting here. At least 2 initiation I will give every day. Paramashivoham initiation till Shivaratri day. Attend this, you will see. I am blessing you all as the living manifestation of Paramashiva. All of you will experience Paramashivoham level 3 and the Parama-Advaita. Parama-Advaita is what Paramashiva wants to give you all through this Paramashivoham. You will be prepared physically, mentally, economically, emotionally, psychologically, consciously. Everything you need will come to you. Just attend this Paramashivoham initiation. This whole month, attend this Paramashivoham initiation. I will cause your reality not only to come to Paramashivoham, to manifest Paramashivoham and Parama-Advaita. This whole month, 2 initiation, at least 2 initiation per day, I will be giving from morning and evening. It's absolutely open for everyone, free for all. I'll awaken your DNA, layers of DNA I'll awaken your consciousness. I'll transmit the bioenergy of Paramashiva. Everything Paramashiva gave me from Maha Kailasa, I will share it with you all. I am in such a happy, peaceful, extremely safe, secured space and place because I am in absolute peace, Paramashanta and Paramananda. I can perform the best. I can give the best. I can shower the best. To all of you. Now itself I am making it clear. Paramashivoham level 3 cannot be equated to any money. It's a pure gift from Paramashiva. That is the reason this 1 month whole initiation I am making it free for all. This whole initiation 1 month is free for all. So there is no economical commitment. At least 2 initiation will be happening morning and evening. It's open for all, free for all. This energy, initiation, experiences, expertise, all I am showering through this Paramashivoham initiation. This whole month, from this Amavasya to next Amavasya, will literally make Paramashiva grow in your inner space, in your being. Last 3 years continuously being in the space and place of Maha Kailasa has filled me with everything best. So what I am going to do now is not repetition, it is revival with trillion times intensity. "25 years ago, the completion I spoke I may be using the same word, but the impact of the initiation on you will be trillion times greater now, because the whole initiation software has evolved to the next level. First I bow down to Mahaganapati and start the initiation. Paramashivoham initiation from today till next Amavasya, like Mahashivaratri. Bow down to Mahaganapati. Om Mahaganapataye Namaha Om.
Gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana. Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda. Gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, Girijanandana Nithyananda, Girijanandana Nithyananda, Girijanandana Nithyananda, Girijanandana Nithyananda, Girishanandana Nithyananda, Girishanandana Nithyananda, Girishanandana Nithyananda, Girishanandana Nithyananda. Gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana. Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda, Gauri Nandana Nithyananda. Gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, gajamuga gajamuga gajanana, Girija गिरिजानन्दन नित्यानन्द गिरिजानन्दन नित्यानन्द गिरिजानन्दन नित्यानन्द गिरिजानन्दन नित्यानन्द गिरीशनन्दन नित्यानन्द गिरीशनन्दन नित्यानन्द गजमुग गजमुग गजानन गजमुग गजमुग गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन बंद विमोचन भव भय वांचन 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 प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन 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 लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर बंद विमोचन भव भय वांचन 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 प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन 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 लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर पार्वती नंदन परमदयाकर लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन लंबोदरा नित्य गजानन बंद विमोचन भव भय वांचन 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 प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन प्रणव स्वरूपा हे नित्यनूतन पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन 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 गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं सद्गुरुशरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं भवभयहरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं गणेशचरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यस्मरणं परमपावनं नित्यानन्दं गजाननं नित्यानन्दं गजाननम् नित्यानन्दं गजाननम्
नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगद्वन्दन विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी गणया गजानना गौरी गणया गजानना हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगवन्दन हे नित्यानन्दन जय जगवन्दन विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक विद्याबुद्धि प्रदायक परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन परमनिरञ्जन मूषिकवाहन नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे 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 नित्यानन्द गौरी गणया गजानना गौरी गणया गजानना नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द नित्यानन्द हे नित्यानन्द गौरी गणया गजानना गौरी गणया गजानना नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द नित्यपुरीश्वर नित्यानन्द
चन्द्रकलाधर नित्यानन्द शशिवदनां शिव नित्यानन्द चन्द्रकलाधर नित्यानन्द शशिवदनां शिव नित्यानन्द गौरी शङ्कर नित्यानन्द कनक सवेसा नित्यानन्द गौरी शङ्कर नित्यानन्द कनक सवेसा नित्यानन्द
श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां श्रीमहागणपतिरवतु मां नित्या मातङ्गं कशी महागणपतिरवतु 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 मां कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कामजनक विधेन्द्र सन्नुत कमल नयन निवासो कोमलकर पल्लवनहर गुरुभाग्रज शिवात्मज कोमलकर पल्लवनहर गुरुभाग्रज शिवात्मज मम गमरि गम गणकुजं निसरि किडद पनि सजुदनि सरि मद गणं मगमदन तपम मदि मिदम पनि पगिदनि पनि सरि कुकुन्दरि मपनि सगिडजं निगम सरि मिदरि निसरि स कुकुन्दरि पनि पसनि मिदरि निगम निसजं करि ददानि कमदि किडतु श्री महागणपतिरवतु मां नित्या मातङ्गं कशी महागणपतिरवतु मां स्वर्णकर्षण वेगराजो पादाम्बुजो गौरवर्णवसनधरो भालचन्द्रो सुवर्णकर्षण वेगराजो पादाम्बुजो गौरवर्णवसनधरो भालचन्द्रो नरादि विनुतलम्बोदरो नरादि विनुतलम्बोदरो कुवलय स्वभीषण आशाङ्कुशमोदक कुवलय स्वभीषण आशाङ्कुशमोदक नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना मूल प्रकृति स्वभाव सुखतरो नित्यानन्दो भवजलधिना मूल प्रकृति स्वभाव सुखतरो हरिसहस्र सन्निपदेगो कविजननुतमूषिकवागो कविसहस्र सन्निपदेगो कविजननुतमूषिकवागो पवनदेवता समूहो अविनाश कैवल्यकेगो पवनदेवता समूहो अविनाश कैवल्यकेगो मम गमरि गमतनकुजं निजरि किडद पनि सजुदनि मदगणं मगमदन तपमदि मितमपनि भगिदनि पनि सनि कुन्दरि मपनि सजिदनि निगमदनि निदरि निदरि कुन्दरि पनि पदनि निदरि निगमरि सजन्दरि ददानि कमदनि किडतु श्री महागणपतिरवतु मां मातङ्गं कशी महागणपतिरवतु
सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय नित्य विनायका सुन्दर जय गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन विघ्नकोटिहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन सकल विघ्नहर नित्य गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन नित्य गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन नित्य गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन नित्य गजानन ईश्वरी नंदन नित्य गजानन जय जय गणेश जय श्री गणेश 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 जय जय गणेश जय नित्य 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 गणेश जय
Om, Om, Om. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching cause, living Shuddha-Advaita Saivam Parama-Advaitam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful,